Okay, I think that's all going. What's up, everybody? Back again. This time. Playing some Control for a change. What's up, Kenobi1? All right, check. Everything looks good. Rolling. There, and there. Okay. So, this game is quickly becoming my favorite game that I've played this year. Did not expect that, but pretty excited about it. Where did we leave off? We left off with investigating this odd artifact, this altered item. It is a mirror, and looking in the mirror does odd things. We haven't even looked at it yet, but this whole room exists to study it. And so, let's see. So I've got a camera. Find a way in. It's research in D&D. It's sort of a combination of D&D and R&D. So it's R&D&D. So we opened all of the ones on that side.
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
It does. There's some. Hey, Connor. That too. And the mirror only becomes accessible with the right combination open, I guess. Let's see.
The shutters in the image look different.
So they do. So they are. Wait, let me look at that again.
What am I missing?
Quiet you. So from the mirror's perspective, the furthest one is down on this side, I think. Because the research was kind of indicating that, you know, it's like, does the mirror show? It doesn't always show a reflection. It seems to want to show. It seems to show like what it wants to see. Okay, and it's the exact opposite over here. And if I have this wrong, then it's the opposite. But I think this is right.
What a weird way to lock something up.
Hey, I'm not in there. Everything is backwards. Attention, if you can read this, you are inside the mirror. Uh-huh.
Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah, that's not good.
Gotta have some fun backwards reading to do. Yeah, look. All of the words and stuff are backwards. Would have been real neat if they would have had all the UI backwards too. I think one of the things that they'd written down about this is that how can the mirror reverse things that aren't in its reflection? Which is a good question. Oh, really? Oh, can't interact with that, okay. Oh. Oh boy. So I need to make that match. Can I go out here? How far can what? How much of things are there's a whole mirrored agency. Well, maybe not. I don't think I can go in this room. I mean, the vibe in the backwards Bureau of Control is creepy. Don't think it's going to extend beyond this room. Those TVs were definitely not on.
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
Hey. Oh. Hey, Sebastian. Don't think I can leave. Mm-hmm. What was the person saying?
What? I can't understand you.
That makes
You need
sense.
to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror. Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you! There's something in that fucking mirror!
The exact opposite was the case on the other side. Okay, so do we have a answer? There's a control panel on the other side that I can enter in a code. But I figure I may need to go to the other side to find out what code it is. Because I can enter something. But it's just random here unless I find it. To review. I don't know if it's just as simple as matching that. Urgent. But then that one. Okay. Let me check the other side. Oh, can't. Cannot. What's up, Construct? Alright, let me go take another lap. Because I did see something out here. Oh, and there's a thing right there. Urgent. So maybe that's it. Oh, hey. That's not Jesse.
That's not good.
Probably not. Just any reflected space, probably. Like the sun. Why are you making monster sounds? know if I would taunt the other us.
Another one?
Ooh, okay.
Better be all of them. That explains why they locked this mirror up.
I mean, I'm not sure that explains it, Jesse. But yeah, those seem to be rockets of some sort. Now, to cleanse the mirror.
I wonder what the Bureau was doing with this thing.
Hey, Schweens.
Well, it's cleansed now. The hiss is gone. It's dealt with.
Sure. Dealt with. Marshall. What does that mean? Okay, so I can still go over there. Question is, what should I be trying to enter on this panel? So it's the top three, nothing on the bottom, and the one on the left, maybe? Be like that. Thick top and sides, center left. Like that, I think. Or is it the other way? The one in the other room was what on the whiteboard was what I was describing. Thick top and sides. Yeah. Hey, Mel. Hmm. Okay, so if we did the mirror version, though, it'd be that, but the opposite. So it'd be over here rather than... Don't know. That's okay. Don't have to know. Still an interesting thing to sort out. Nothing shows up over here anyway. So it is what it is. Okay. Man, so we've got so much. So we've got slide projector research. The Victorian mirror. This item should be kept in a sealed chamber with minimal external visibility. A hanging mirror, oval in shape. The frame is made of ornately wrought brass. The item does not reflect its surroundings accurately. The item's effect is complex. Most notable is the fact the glass transports individuals to a paranatural space. When touched in this space is an imperfect reflection of our reality. Some objects inside the reflection are a simple mirror image. Some are bonk, while some do not appear at all. The reflection only contains areas within a bonk distance from the item itself. Relocating the item has proven that the reflection changes depending on its surroundings. Agents have been sent in to explore the reflection. Bonk have been observed in the test subjects sent inside, believed to be psychosomatic. Prolonged exposure to the reflections is not advisable. Got both recordings now, which is nice. Oh.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss, so it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away, and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too, a hunger in the dark, not unlike the hostile resonance, waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Oh, Alan. Okay. So in terms of mission options here, slide projector. We do have some work we could do. Track down each member. We've got the token. Oh, we've got the runaways. We got that could be interesting. Locate the hiss corrupted. Tomasi. Locate Dr. Underhill. I kind of I think I'm gonna. This is kind of an oddball. Probably not what seems obvious, but I think I want to go learn about this fungus because it keeps preventing me from going places I want to go. So we're going to go to research. Synchronicity, original protective studies, central luck, parapsychology. I guess I don't know. I guess I just need to go find Underhill's lab. I actually don't know where it is. Locate below central research. Will do. Here must be some place I couldn't go before, but I can go now. Where am I right now? Okay, central research is through luck and probability. I thought I had changed the setting. Maybe they reset every time. Okay, so last time turning off VSync is what did that. So who the hell knows? Okay. Oh yeah. It's just this big space where things are constantly spawning, you know? Got Darling's office. Okay, below central research. Got Dr. Darling's office. Bathrooms. Maybe it is over there. Could I get here before? I'm not sure I could. Couldn't float down here before. It's not a good spot for a lab. I don't mean to be judgmental. Just saying. Probably not the best. Gonna need some power somewhere. Hey, Fire. Thanks for swinging by. Well, at least they have my picture up down here in the fungus lab. Shield strength plus 51%. That seems that's a pretty good number. That's a pretty good number. Oh, congrats. Was it a good game? You playing your character, or is it a new game, or what are the details? Give us the details. You guys are still trucking down here. Got desks set up and everything.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Really? Weapon mod. No, use Pierce. I would love. I'd love to talk to her if I could locate her. Oh, I'm finding her. Oh. Red Dragonward Sorcerer. Cool. Pink Flamingo, altered item 46. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance to the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Would be a possible item? Possible. For a detailed observation, Dr. Darling reported a wait of bonk seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day after bonk. He was found to possess no bonk and was released. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this still has not been proven. All known variations of identification formula have failed to elicit a response from the item. Way to go, Dr. Darling. Doing Bureau work. Hey, doctor. I don't like these sounds. Oh, hi. This space is not a happy one. So weird. Hey, who's what? Is that you? Ow, what? Holy cow, where did that come from? That came out of nowhere. Hey, Dragon. I passed Dr. Underhill? Dang it. How did I pass Doctor? You're right, Erish would have had his stuff together. Oh, hey, where'd you guys come from? Now, only you're guarding it now, probably because it's open. Nothing weird about that. I may have misunderstood. I may have misunderstood the bad instructions of those guys guarding that little mobile lab then, because I may have taken what they said as don't go in this room until you talk to the doctor, when in reality it's like go in here and talk to the doctor before you go forward. You know? No, fire. 35 deaths so far. Wait, where did I? It's down here. Nice and even, that's right.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have,
Excuse me?
I still wouldn't go
Are
in.
you lost? Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
She's thinking a couple steps
Okay.
ahead.
So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
What's up, Joey? I think. Welcome to the stream.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible. Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Regarding thresholds, utility research, Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Bonk contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the Bonk creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into Bonk. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for challenge. Fair. So, we're looking for stuff like... Hello, Raya. How's it going down there? Enjoying... yeah, I say bonk instead of redacted. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon. Casper, darling. Active threshold mold research. Summary. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper. Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to Bonk construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these Bonk are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity, quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly ingenious little thing. Full report ready soon. Keep your slacks on. Alright, so we're looking for stuff like this. Looking for samples.
This work won't finish itself.
Yeah, I got you. Collect 5 mold samples for Dr. Underhill. Type A grows near fresh corpses. Type B grows near toilets. Type C grows near televisions. Type D grows near staircases. Type E grows near the pit. Okay, well, I'm going to stop tracking it because that's an annoying thing to have up there.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Come on now, Jesse.
Are those people?
Sample grows near the pit, maybe? Music's still playing, so who else we got? Whoa, what? What the heck was hitting me? Whoa, those are bad. Don't want to get hit by those. Okay, music's calm. Let's see, now that seems like a pit where something would grow, and
This looks like a good one.
staircase, television, toilets. Wait, by that? Oh. Just can't be near those. Okay. What the heck? Oh yeah, I mean the mold is just harmful, I get it. But if I find all this stuff, then I can get some protection. Bremen basket. I saw this one. Altered item 54. Containment procedure. Item to be stored in a black rock paneled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining, no food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Appendix 697. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data, as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in bonk bonk. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. Picnic basket procedures. Wait a minute. It's like I know that sound. The redacted section was Yogi Bear. Makes sense to me. Control point. I will take a control point. Not that it's cleansing anything right now, but Yeah, I think that's a fair way to describe it. I mean, in terms of insights, like, despite Construct pointing out multiple times that I should, I've not written them down as I go. I can obviously go back through the VODs and find them. But the gist of it is, like, this is easily the most well-written of Remedy's games that I've played so far. Obviously, Alan Wake.
This must be one of the samples.
Near fresh corpses. Okay, so toilets, television, staircases. Yeah, Last of Us is still something I have to watch. I only really played the first game. I never played the sequel yet. Maybe we'll play them on stream sometime. But I think, like, there've been a number of things in this game that I have been surprised how much they work. Like villain monologuing and, like, her, you know, long lost brother. It actually works fairly well. It's compelling enough. And all of the like world building in this game is really, really good. It's not like this, and maybe this is another call out or another insight to log, but this feels like a way to do the concept of a wizard school that's not a wizard school. I feel like everybody wants to be able to play some sort of kind of wizard-based game, and this feels like a modern take on it, which is effectively the same difference. It feels like a combination of, you know, Fringe and, gosh, I mean, there's some Twin Peaks in here. Lost is in here. Loki, new TV show Loki. C's acceleration. Oh, that's a big number. Try to pick up big number mods just in case I decide I want them. Hey, what's in there? So I need TV, toilets, staircase. Just a sink. Okay. Is this the way I was supposed to get down? Didn't do that at all. Don't know why this would specifically grow around staircases, but televisions and toilets. Definitely a ledge up there. Ah, that's how I get to it. Get well balloon, altered item 58. Item must be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of the black substance the item produces. All cleaning tools must be bonk along with the black substance itself. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colorful message, get well, surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. Item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the bureau, which suggests it does not hover through the use of helium. The item produces a dark-colored sticky substance which drips down its ribbon. That sounds pretty gross. Wait, really? We don't have a piece up here? I'm just not seeing it. Am I blind? Okay. This was once a bathroom. Toilets.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Why are there so many toilets? Why would that be a cause for growth? Can't imagine why they quarantined all these offices. Seems really strange, huh? What on earth would be the reason? You guys got a TV in here? Ha ha ha, bonus. Our favorite kids show. Gross. Interrupting threshold kids. Not cool. Not cool.
shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees.
I mean, they just...
Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Oh, good. Guys, I'm not sure we should. I'm not sure we should keep making any more threshold kids.
That's all 5 samples.
See you, fire.
I should get these back to Underhill.
All right. Let's get out of this nightmare space. Quickly now.
You look like a woman with mold form.
Sure.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
That's
I feel
good.
like I should ask to see her credentials.
The pit.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea,
Makes as
Jesse.
much sense. Why would we draw the line here, Jesse?
Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure. This work won't finish itself.
Take a quick death real fast. There we go. Quick death. Good death. Yeah, there's a control point up there that I should have gone to get health. That would have been smart. At least I don't have to make a long trek, but silly death. Did not need to happen. Down into the pit. Nothing good could come from the pit.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Oh no. Say it ain't so. What? I'm going to need that mod. Holy cow. Let me get rid of some crap. What do I not need? Oh, 7% energy. We don't need you. Oh. How many of these stupid things do I need to get rid of? Minus 14%. Is that enough? How many of these dumb things do I have? Oh, it's a weapon mod. Of course, of course. How could I be so stupid? Pick that up. Okay, so right now I have headshot damage plus 63. Why? Plus 145? What? Yes, please. This is gonna be it.
God. Everywhere I go, the course it smells.
Which way do I go? The way of monsters? Or the way of monsters? It's like a nasty little nightmare maze down here. It's the stuff of nightmares. What are you? Kings. Always. Big fan of the ragdoll. Got a mannequin over there. There's a bunch of mannequins in here. I don't like that.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28.
Hey, Maki.
6, 7, whatever. Still in the threshold.
I know, we're breaking rules.
Eating the vegetables now, because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
Oh boy. I'm sorry, Maki. I didn't want to wait all week. I figured I'd forget a bunch of stuff. And I honestly don't even know how much longer I'll be playing it, so in we go. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty, yeah. It's pretty up on my list. Well, do I go down? I've not even explored everything up here. She asked if you reached this area yesterday or today. I just came here today. into the mold. Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Wants to see, how did I discover the mold? It was a combination of, it was talking to Emily. She gave the quest to go explore Underhill's lab underneath the central research, and I went there and realized that now that I can fly, I could easily float down that hole. I'd seen the hole before, but I was like, well, I can't just jump down there. That wouldn't be smart. We went through the... No, the mirror was a separate thing. And I can fly now, yeah. And down we go. Open. Levitation ammo efficiency. I don't care about that. Oh, I'm sorry. I was tracking too many conversations. Or rather, not tracking them.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Yeah. No, it's not. That's not pretty.
No.
Ouch. Holy crap. Do I get any help on that? Oh, then I am toast. Okay. Woo. All right. Well, that's only fair, I guess. Good. That's why there's a thing there. Okay, let's think here. Headshots aren't going to help me very much. Do I have anything even clever? Shatter increases when I'm low on health, but I think what I've got here is probably the best. I think I just need to get good.
Is that the source? It's...
I mean, I've got this.
Pretty.
These stalks to hide behind.
Nope. No.
really hurts. Protected behind a bone shield. Should we be worried this thing is called Mold 1? I think it's because this is the Underhill's research. The notes that we read suggest that there's something on our side of the threshold that's drawing all of this mold from another threshold. So this is the theorized.
Is that the source?
You know, if we got to give it a name.
Kind of pretty. I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
True. Is mold 1 good? Mold -1, 0. I would have expected like mold prime or something, but okay. Can I Clorox it? Can I cleanse it?
Oh, good. Oh, need more.
Not so good. Yeah, I don't think mold is like inherently bad. Just depends where it ends up, what it's doing. What else are we doing down here? Okay. Well, I guess we'll teleport back up then. I don't see another way to do that. Where's the door? Certainly can't float and fly up. So we're down in the pit. Do we need to go to active threshold?
You've returned, I see. And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked.
Yet.
Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big, angry plant. Like, gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Yeah.
Her concern is touching. Really. It's too much. Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all.
I don't remember grabbing that.
So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold.
Oh, good.
They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that. Thanks for the information.
In all this, I find myself enjoying the work even more. Does that make me strange, I wonder?
Let's see. I can't float back up that way, so I think I have to use... fast travel. To get the heck out of this department. If you can even call it a department anymore, whatever the heck it is. Get me out of here. Let's pop back up here for a minute. Got some upgrades and stuff to do. I'm going to use the bathroom. Be right back. Two minutes. Be right back. What, a new outfit? Okay. Don't really want to upgrade stuff that I don't use. I've only unlocked a couple. Let's go to dimensional research. Oh. We can do another review of outfits. Let's see. Let's review outfits. We have civilian, tactical response, which, okay, that's, you know, she's really drinking the Kool-Aid. Astral dive suit, which I guess is, that's for, what's their battle world or their the quarry. Candidate P7 is an unfortunate, like, when she was hospitalized, I'm assuming is what she wore. Golden suit means she's taking charge. Doesn't, not really what I would consider like going to war attire, but, and then urban response, which is the Marty McFly. That's what we have so far. I think I'm partial to the Olivia Dunham look that she's rocking from the beginning of the game. Let's go find the slide projector. Okay, not the investigation sector, but the dimensional. Research has that awful giant staircase corridor. Let me just see if I can jump straight to dimensional research or nearby it. Let's see. Astral, extrasensory, the ashtray maze I still need to revisit. Oh, shoot, where was that? Central Research, HRA Lab, Ritual. I think it's an offshoot of the Ritual Division. I think. You have a friend that says fashion is the true endgame. Okay. I bet he looks good. When using launch, press to carry additional objects. Press E to launch all of them at once. I can't wait. So that's protective studies. Somewhere in here is the slide projector. What was that sound? Luck and probability, parapsychology. Ritual, central research, HRA, protective studies. Hypnosis. Astral exhibition, extrasensory lab. What the heck is this? Oh, dimensional research is the ashtray maze. Awesome. That's even better. So I need to go through luck and probability. Parapsychology. Central research. know. Maybe perfect. Well, maybe not. Maybe not perfect, but. Up here, I think. Maybe. Can't get through the ritual division. Dimensional research. Yeah, big time alarms. Alright, so last time I was here, I didn't have much luck, but what are you? What's... Oh. That wasn't an option before.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Oh, really?
How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ati.
Okay. Need a specific item to solve the maze. Yeah, I figured as much. And now we will go find Ati in the maintenance. Maintenance. How close can I get? Ventilation. I mean, it only makes sense. Everything in this game, everything is advanced with items. Like, so for me to have something that seems to suggest it needs another ability, like they do a pretty good job of gating things. I actually wish I had done more at the beginning of just like unprovoked exploration. Wait, why did I come in here? How am I getting so... Oh, wait, this is a thing, right? That was the guy again. Is that the guy? That's Remus? I think that's a guy that I was supposed to... Maybe not. Maybe that's...
This was one of Horatius' ranger buddies.
Okay.
I should find the others.
Whatever. Oh, one down, I guess. Blackrock Quarry. Let's see. Crap, how do I get to where I wanted to be? Okay, I can teleport over here. Well, fast travel, whatever. Back up to ventilation like I meant to. No, what I was saying is I like the idea, and it could be, this could be something to, I mean, it's a very video gamey idea. What is this? I don't want to help you guys. Blackrock. Oh. The way that the world is sort of open, but there are things that, not even a thank you, but there are, oh, can I now? Because I'm like inoculated. That's all I get, huh? Is that a good one? Launch efficiency? Maybe. I will complete my thought. I think that an open world that you can fully explore, which is kind of here, there are definitely like security clearances that prevent you, but there are certain things you can't really tackle without an ability. I think there are probably ways in a gated campaign to try to do the same thing. It's as old as the, yeah. Technically it probably would have been like, there were some old Atari games that did it. I'm thinking of like oh gosh. There's like a first. I can't remember it right now, but there is sort of like a first game where it's all item based, and you have to get. I mean, my first experience was probably. It would have been a little bit of Zelda, but honestly, and this may be a weird one. I think I've mentioned it before on stream. I'm going to play this at some. It's probably Adventure. I will play this one at some point on stream. For me, the biggest item locking game that I played that I can remember the earliest in enjoying was the Roger Rabbit NES game, which is all an item. It's all item collection. You're just driving around the city and then Toontown, and if you don't have the right items, you basically can't get, you can't get progression, even to the point of having to collect like a real phone number that you're supposed to call, which I never understood back then. I was like, there's a phone and I have a phone number. Why won't Eddie Valiant, why won't he make this call for me? And I didn't realize you're supposed to like call it toll, a toll number, which is, it doesn't work anymore, but yeah, we'll have to take a look at that one. Ahti. Where'd you go, Ahti?
No, Ahti. Where is he?
Are you in the blurry picture?
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
Fair. Hold on, he's got some missions here. What a mess. Talk to the plants. What was the next one? Okay. Bunch of messes to clear up. Oh, this is... Wait, was this door even here before? Not sure this door was even here before. What a mess. Even. I think the restriction being ability... Yeah, the trickiest thing with an idea... The trickiest thing with any sort of like restriction at all in D&D is the players are sort of incentivized, or the players are sort of encouraged to think creatively, and so like why would they not find a creative solution around it? Which it would be the challenge of designing something like that, but that would be interesting to think about. Oh, Ati, why did you go here? Love a good headshot. Damage while low on health. No, thank you. So Adi's got access to some special pipes. Where you going, Adi? Oh yeah, no, there are definitely some. I mean, you can really trace it. Max Payne is sort of its own thing for Remedy, but starting with Alan Wake, Quantum Break, and now here, I'm happy to look past like the I guess enemy design. Like I think it's fine. I don't have an issue with, and honestly, like it's more the premise of zombified creatures and grunts that have been taken over, mind controlled, or just enemy grunts, like it's totally fine. What I like most about this game, and I think I've mentioned it before, is just how well telegraphed everything is. Like you always know exactly what's going on, who's shielded. Oh. Absolutely you can, yeah. I feel like people would really struggle with this game. What's that like? Like the fear of the deep, like deep waters, dark. One of my players is like that. I could imagine people having issues with games, or with maybe just this game specifically, when it comes to like, where are you? How deep are you? How deep does it go? Because there's a lot of that in this game. Yeah, it's like I think that's thesalophobia. So this is like straight up taking us behind the wet wall here, Adi. Exactly. That's right. Well, wherever we are, the NSC coolant pumps. Okay. Thought this might be an area we could already access, but there must be something new.
Mold's gotten in here too.
Oh no.
All right. Let's get clean, like you said. Gun.
Gotta love that 145% damage on headshots. like those. Oh, you guys got here fast. Okay, okay. Would you stop doing that? Ugh. Ugh. Enough. This is, yeah, I know where this, okay, I know where I am. Oh, my favorite. Ati, are you in the ocean view? Dude, what is Ati? Don't think I have my weapon here. You've invaded even this place. Can I try a different room? I think that one was occupied. Hey Negan, that was the clot, which is a different nasty entity than the mold. But it's an enemy of Adi. So we're sort of dialing Adi in. Go ring the bell again.
Russarö 18, Yritä, Pilvistä, yli 20. Etelä 5, Puolipilvistä, yli 20. Uuttyö 18.
I love how many ways they're able to use this. I only wish it was a little bit larger, but okay, so that cleansed it. We get the key. Because you never have, or at least I never have, like a really good grasp on what the heck I'm doing here. Wait, I have a key. Didn't I grab the key? Well, what's the key? What's the key? No. Okay, that would have been. Oh, the janitor's room. You're a janitor here too? I'm going to say ritual. I'm going to say that a good method to injecting spooky stuff into our games is, because so many things in this game, it's not about anything other than ritual. Like, there's nothing functional, like flicking that switch 3 times is just forcing us in game mechanically for no quote unquote no reason, right, to do it, but we're actively. It's like when you're a kid and you're like, you know, saying the Bloody Mary in the mirror. We should put those things in our games. I bet that would help. Rituals would help. Also, where the hell are we? So this is, we're in the quarry. Adi's just got a way everywhere. He's got the keys to all the places. Albany, an Altered World event, 29. A response team was dispatched to a possible AWE in progress at Bonk, Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved altered item 63. The Bureau had discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Bonk Corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a, quote, werewolf due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Bonk accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low. Despite the evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. Well, what's 29? Do I have that? Altered item. Oh, these aren't in... I wish they put these in order. Research of Adi's cabin. That's what that portrait is. Threshold logs. Nothing there. Where the heck are we, Adi? Oh man. This place is cool and nasty. There's tons of stuff. Sure, I'm gonna have to like plug something in. Oh, did you guys see me? I'm not even sure you could reach me. Oh, you can. Always return to explore whatever the heck is down there, but Black Rock Quarry, restricted area. Okay. this is a restricted area. What on earth do they restrict? I feel like we've gone to like 7 places that should probably be considered restricted, so have my attention. We're in the quarry, huh? No, sorry. No kidding, we're in the quarry. Oh, hi. Just at your post. No biggie. Albany, AW29. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, bonk, along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical bonk from bonk rendered Field Agent Bonk and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found altered item 63 at the origin of the bonk, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. No reinforming. Ho ho ho, hello. You guys are just gonna keep on spawning, huh? Where in the world? At least they gave up. What were we saying about that fear of the deep, fear of the unseen, unknown? Yikes. I inadvertently kind of triggered that for a player of mine who was playing a construct because I gave them a part of a dungeon that was completely submerged underwater because they could traverse it. And I thought, oh, this will be interesting. Underwater combat in a way, like they don't need air. Let's just see what this will look like. And they were like, I'm not going down there. Like even in the game, they weren't going to imagine going down into like dark waters, you know, of a submerged end of the dungeon. And I was like, wow, it was like a solo session. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay. Scrapping that and moving on. So I'm guessing that they would really not like all of this. Although maybe it's different in a game versus in your imagination. I'm sure it's different from person to person. Love the music game. Oh. So that probably triggers it back. This is very oppressive. Yeah, exactly. Dude, just like hand wave the water. Well, yeah, and I never know. Like, I don't think I knew that about this player. Even if I had, I might have still thrown it out there as an option, not as something they were ever forced to do. But if they wanted to, you know, because there's a little bit of distance, as long as you know that it's not like a oh hell no never from somebody. If there are things that freak them out, sometimes putting that in a role play context could be interesting. Again, as long as it's something that they choose to do, I think that that's probably fine most of the time. But yeah, for what you're saying, Construct, nothing ever is totally lost. Like sometimes there are ideas that I have to throw away, but
up ahead.
oh, I know, Jesse. Hey, Maria. I did find the mold stuff, yeah. Usually if I don't get a chance to use something, I just put it back in the vault and use it some other way. The Holiday Memories Tree, Altered Item 14. Excerpt from Altered Speech of Item 14 by Dr. Theodore Ashe. The results are incredible. The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. Altered Item 14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating those words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations, spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested the specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one, with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect those items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And to think, there are still more words to be found. At least we got the Sankarin Tango, the hero's tango. I think I interrupted that spooky sound. But there was a file folder. I had to read it, Adi. You understand. Oh. Adi, I don't know if this is... Should you really do this here, Adi? I know you're a free spirit, but I don't think this... Seems not smart. Oh no. Do we know what we don't even know what the quarry threshold place is? And you're out here like, are you astral projecting? What is even happening?
Ati?
What are you, Ati?
Did you miss me? Did you have peace in your song? Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Okay.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
Don't he? Don't he, though? Now now we can go back. I think we looked at it. Is that the it's like the golden suit? It was cool, but no, it didn't win, sorry. We didn't see that. Oh, hello. That's why he's always got his headphones in. Shoes in front of all the doors. Are there? Oh, this is just a vibe, I can tell. So cool. It seems like it reshapes for you a little bit, doesn't it? It's kind of what I'm getting from it. I'm sure Adi just uses the doors. Such a great idea. Yeah, the song sort of makes it. This is definitely their kind of old gods moment. Look at it close up. Just gonna go ahead and prevent that monster from getting to. Ooh. I mean, you've got, this game brings you Twin Peaks, Lost, The Shining, Fringe, like so many great inspirations. Oh, hey guys. But it's moving for me. Like it would move for Adi the same way, I think, right? So cool. Headphones come off. That's just how you navigate
That
it.
was awesome.
It was, yeah. I don't know, that's my guess.
Projector. The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
Yeah, you could hear the music change up at different points. The foundation of the building. Okie doke.
We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit, reverberating in the base of my skull. My whole being.
Trench had a way with words.
But he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing.
See a
What
construct.
must be done to stop it.
Yeah, they're all named that way, right? I will also call out, I think that the ashtray maze is a really good example of it's not exactly overpowering, but the way that, like, having the item, having the cassette player, having that song playing, basically it sort of shapes the place according to, like, there were certain things that didn't move until I navigated that way. I think it's okay to give I think it's actually great to give players some sort of, like, kind of power moments, right? Give them kind of a lot of control. So okay, so this is the best lock they had. Crane wants to say hi. They really don't want people accessing the... They really don't want people activating this or messing around with this film. It's because his brother's in the bed, I think. There can only be one on-camera bed, even though they're not even on camera. He just needs his dues. So the asynchronous suit, is that because I couldn't figure out what to put into the computer? Because I messed with it for a bit, but it didn't work. I'm assuming it's because I didn't figure out how to enter that in the computer. Dimensional research. Oh, I wonder where... So there's something I didn't grab, huh? Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here? How the fuck did he get through the maze? Dr. Tan. Well, the janitor may or may not be an eldritch being, as far as I can tell. So we'll just...
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
To all dimensional research staff. Is not confirmed anywhere. My theory is that Adi is an extension of the oldest house, or an extra dimension. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe like a personification of the house itself. Maybe the house and he are intertwined, like he's bound to the house or something like that. To all dimensional research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around dimensional research. This sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension. It will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavors. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand, Dr. Darling. Don't touch the guy's sand. Oh, sand. From another dimension. whole bunch of sand, actually. Hedron resonance lab. So the Hedron stuff is connected to the slide projectors. Okay. Because we have a special request. Okay. Let me jump around a little bit. It's like the one good use of fast travel. Okay. So all I have are tactical response, astral dive, candidate, golden, and urban response. So that means that I missed picking something up in the mirror. Mirror testing. Oh, it's on a mannequin. Yeah, I totally missed that. Let's go find it. These guys won't mind. Yeah, I beat Jesse, or Essage, but I never figured this out. I couldn't make the right image or whatever, but otherwise I didn't realize I'd missed something. So let's go look at the mannequins. I know there are mannequins in here. There are mannequins in here. Oh, it's outside the mirror? Oh. I guess I assumed it'd be in here. And I think I even came over and looked at this stuff. I just didn't make the connection. Ah. Asynchronous suit. Straight up Ray outfit. No, you're... I mean, it makes sense with all of the flying and,
I need the containment protocols for every altered item or object of power with audio.
I'm glad we found it. I completely overlooked that. We were in dimensional, active, central, active. Shoot, where was it? I just opened it up. Astral. Oh, it's just actually dimensional research. Now we can push on. The Hedron, right? So this is where he made their little science bras that protect them from the hiss, which means the hiss is probably connected to a slide projector.
There was a doorway here. to where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
Just on the other side of what? Guessing no power. Yeah, whatever you call them. Like they're all wearing this little thing. If you see one, you'll see. I'm sure they have a real name, but this feels very much like what Ati was doing. Stand away from frame when emergency lights. Oh, dang it. Ugh. Stupid. Yes, I beat mold 1. So I can move through mold now, which is great. It's really awesome how much this particular item amongst all the other items freak them the hell out. It's a good vibe. Can we put a box on it? Can we just keep it in a box?
The projector's not here.
Oh, damn.
Moved again. What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
Through the power of reading documents, I will find out.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of the slidescape
the mold 1 fight took, I think, 3 tries. It wasn't too bad.
And in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars, like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work.
Huh.
Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance.
This guy is so Smallville Superman coded. Like, he just gives me the vibes of that guy, that actor.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film.
Nothing wrong with a bunch of tries on a boss. I've done, oh my god, what was the final boss in Quantum Break? I think it must have been like 30 tries. Like, it was the bulk. I won't say it's the bulk. It was very close to the majority of my deaths in that game. Was just getting that sorted. All right, Hedron containment and siphoning practices. Hedron and the Hedron resonance are arguably the greatest assets this Bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have bonk from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for the Hedron containment chamber, including details on the bonk being pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of the acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. Note, for more information on the proper operational procedures of the resonance siphon, an additional report is coming soon. Seems super clear. Ashtray and cigarette. Object of power 11. No unique procedures required. This object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on its bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of the space around it. This maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze, though they may allow others through. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object was discovered at Bonk by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Bonk discovered the object in a bonk, which indicates it was the source of the disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are still unknown, though they are presumed to be lost in the maze. Straight up backrooms. Hey, we've got this backrooms item. What should we make it? How about an ashtray? Cool. All the more reason there's no smoking in the Bureau, except for Trench. Hey y'all, what are we doing in here? There's a lot. There's a lot. That sure. Oh.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here?
Oh.
You're here. You're here.
I mean,
They have you. I know you. I remember from Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again.
oh boy.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Oh, Jesse. What are you gonna make us do? Uh-oh. What happened?
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, and this is my final message. It's not the end. But after this, I won't. I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It's changing me. I've seen. I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another. It's terrifying. It really is. It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread. I've done everything I can to stop the Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference. won't be here when it happens. I should have told Emily more. I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think.
Oh boy. What happened to poor... The slide projector only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is a part of the object of power or a distinct altered item, but of course, I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. I thought maybe emotion had something to do with it. Connection, history, love. I brought in my parents' old slides, birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day of high school, that kind of thing. There were 2 boxes worth. I had to dig around the garage for an hour to find them, never once thought of looking at them since they passed. I tried them all. I waited until all the staff left for the night. I stayed up in that booth for hours trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Love wasn't the common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the slide itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector's just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn the other slides? Oh, yeah.
Through here? You are coming through so strong. Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. Are you sure? Okay, I'll be there. Hang on.
Oh, Jesse.
Hi. I made it.
What's up, Dylan?
Your room is a hole in you. You gave it, we let you into the hole in you! You have always been the only child, a copy of a copy of a copy.
No. Why did you... This was a mistake.
So the connection between her friend here, between the Hedron and the Hiss, or the Para, you know, what she calls it. Yeah. We have, annoying. I was trying to be smart. Go pick up some health, but that didn't work. Bummer. Yeah, it's like the Hiss are drawn to it in a way that's like... We'll just keep climbing. Look at all those dishes up there. The gauntlet continues. Okay. Let's reach whatever Polaris is.
Poster comes down and there's nothing there. It's just the cell and death. I was wrong. There was never anything there. Hello? Polaris, are you there? Please. Let me sleep. Please. I just want to sleep. Now, let me sleep.
You are a worm through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls reveal.
Whoa. That's a surprise.
She's the one makes me feel these ways. He's the one needs some rain.
So she gives in just like Dylan. Yes. Yes. So good. Good job, Remedy. Look at that. So many good ideas in this game. Straight up like that Batman Arkham twist at one point in the first game. Love it.
Federal Bureau of Control, how may I help you?
I need those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing tomorrow.
The Bureau's the best at what it does, protecting everyday Americans from foreign threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming, when she should be getting work done. Who the hell does she think she is? The director?
Check the notice board for tasks. Take control. Tidy up the coffee cups. Deliver mail. What's up, everybody?
I'm sorry. I'm
Ain't
sorry.
it though?
You're dismissed. Let me know if you need anything else.
So much. See, time bras or science bras. That's what everybody's wearing.
My pleasure.
I love it. What a great way to
No problem.
to indicate her sort of losing her mind or giving over to the hiss.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
To just like drop her here. Well, not here, but to ostensibly end the game. That's such a great moment. It had me. It totally had me. Now it's just deliver all this mail.
Don't let it go to your head.
Anything for the Bureau.
Speedrun tactics. Tidy up the coffee cups. Scan the forms. Look, I completed a mission. I feel good.
You forgot something. Please give me a chance. I can do better.
No, he's not in. No, not today.
Oh, this is not right at all. That's no good. Scan. Oh, I've got so much scanning to do. Yeah, don't remind me. I mean, this is also just a really inefficient scanner. Can't we just say how many copies we want? I guess not here, huh?
Yes, we will. Bye.
We have a crisis on our hands. Yes,
Don't we?
she was taken to the hospital. We don't know if she's coming back.
It's on the back. Of course.
Mission updated. Hey, what's this? Oh, I will absolutely deliver the director. Who's currently the director, guys?
Someone has to take it to him. Better her than me.
Better her than me. Hey, whose picture's up? Ah. We actually get to meet Trench in the not exactly flesh. Not so much. I don't have access to anything. I have no clearance. I'm just here for coffee cups.
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Thank you, Audie.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Just leave it on the desk there, please. See, you're the new girl, right? Well, welcome to the Bureau. I'm glad to have you on board. And you should be proud. We do very important work here. Oh, and don't worry about starting at the bottom. I wasn't always the director, you know. My Bureau career began as a lowly agent. Those were the days. I never dreamed I'd one day be sitting here, an old man in this big chair. Like they say, when you're pushed upwards, you end up out of your comfort zone. Please, take the outgoing mail as well. Thank you. Very good. You better run along now. A lot of work to do. Important Bureau business.
Oh, of course. Right away. Thank you, Mr. Director.
Of course, you'll need to shoot yourself. Find your body right there.
What is happening? I don't like this. No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost.
Have forgotten something.
Where are you? I can't feel anything. I don't want to be alone here.
Alright, this is the rest of the game, it looks like.
Why won't it end? Wake up, please. I want to go home.
Get moving.
Oh, have you seen him? Mr. Faden, the new director?
Faden? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I think things aren't entirely stable here, guys. Seems like even if I solve this coffee cup crisis, I'm not sure that we're gonna accomplish anything important. Just not sure that I'm really delivering the value that I could, you know? Yeah. Oh, there's a whole mess. Hey. Still says Trench on the photos. You know what, I'll just go talk to him. What do you think? Thank you.
Closer.
Okay. Thank you.
I need to go inside. I need to keep moving.
Yeah. Okay.
Who is it? What do you want? Go away.
Oh. I need your mail. Stop describing my previous job. Well, I'm glad it's your previous job.
Doesn't she know how dangerous the old director is? He's unstable. Heart.
Evidence against the director.
We've been invaded. I must act. I have a plan. An answer.
I'm sure you do.
Take the slide projector to the nostalgia department.
Okay.
I'll turn it on.
Oh.
I'll bring the hiss in.
What?
I'll fix this.
How will that
I can
fix?
hear them plotting against me. We've been invaded, corrupted. I've lost Darling. He was the first to go. He's been exposed to Hedron's resonance. It controls him now. It controls everyone who wears the amplifier device. I ordered them not to use the damn things.
Oh.
They didn't listen. Hedron corrupted the Bureau. They'll never be people again. They're either dead or they're monsters. I'll stop them. I have a secret ally. The nostalgia department. I have my own slide for the projector. I took it. A memento. Inordinary.
Oh.
After the girl burned them. It's burnt, but it'll work. The hiss will save us all. I lost my...
Yeah, I just brought your mail.
It's confused. Like, somebody, switching channels too fast. But I see so much, but it's too fast. On the expedition through the slide, something got into my ear, and it hurt
seems like
at
it.
first.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
But then it didn't. It started as a distant whisper, like something you hear in a dream.
So we have like competing
Faraway
whispers.
voice calling you to wake up.
Hedron hiss.
Those words still on my lips. See, in the dream they had made perfect sense, but awake they're like a foreign language, already forgotten. Then the sense of loss hits, like losing a child, like losing yourself. You see, I was being taught a song, a poem, a prayer that would light up my world and make me break through, make all this pain worth it. Something once lost was found, and it made a home in me. A spring with, like, waves carving me, making me see. And it grew until it filled me. And I receded deeper into myself, into this office, locked in this oldest house, which is my aging body. I stared in awe through the people, and I was filled with knowledge and made better. I often feel like I'm being watched. Yeah, like there's someone watching me. They can see me, but I can't see them. I remember it was like this dream I had last night. See, there was this man, here, in this very room. And then, well, sometimes he was a plumber, unclogging the drain, and because there was a fish stuck there. Yeah, a big fish. But sometimes he was an old god, you see, and he had put the fish there in the first place to keep the waste. There was rising waste from leaking out, so he was he was conflicted, but he knew many things, but he was also senile, like me. It was more like it was like a riddle or an omen. It wasn't a very good one or an interesting one, but I get so confused so easily. It's so very hard to follow everything that's happening.
Well, here's your mail. And I'll take this.
I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the hiss. The hiss is the enemy. This is all inside my head.
Yeah.
The hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. That looks familiar. What's up? This place is falling apart. Yeah, that's what I remember.
I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
Hey, Ati.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
Love his accent.
I need my gun.
So this is everything they've been saying. Bonk.
Time for applause. We build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. You remind us of home. You've taken your boss with you. Boss with you. Air must be eaten. Under the conceptual, you are a worm through time. The thunder soul scorch you.
I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Leave your inside by the door. Push your fingers,
Let's find Darling's office. Elevator. Research. Can I even get... That's a new door.
I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there's something. I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything.
Right.
This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
Oh. Yeah. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go? Dude, this game. I mean, it's just delightful. It's so good.
This is so weird. But it
guys.
is my head.
Yes.
You're such a weirdo, Jesse.
No, you're cool, Jesse. Don't worry about it.
Grow brighter.
Jesse
Around
Perez.
one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead. But you're alive. Here. In me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there. And she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the Hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
Turn off the slide projector. Seems simple enough.
My sister had this dream. A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
In-game dictates special transmission allocation. Director, prepare for power boost. Every furnace necessitates. Prepare, huh? Oh, hello. things. What do we got? Hey guys. Dylan. Can we talk?
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Story by Sam Lake. Damn. It's good stuff. I mean, talk about a game that has to have a sequel. And there's thoughts on Act 3. I think that I can turn down the music a bit. Oh, there has to be. I think that the sprint. Can you imagine this? Another fake finale? That would be pretty. Yeah, it's just fake all the way down. They start ending the game after chapter 2, and there's 10 chapters. Upcoming is Firebreak. Okay, so it's some kind of live service. Yeah, I think that they did it. I think that it all came together really well, especially with a story like this, which is not easy to do. Hey, Kat. It's hard to make a satisfying story with, it seems like anything is possible. That's almost like overwhelming. They're making both Control 2 and a 3-person co-op game. Control 2 would be awesome. No, I mean, I think that the characters are great. The lore and all of the fun little nods to wild stuff, in the Bureau and outside. I mean, it kind of makes you want to see what else they can come up with in this world. I think that the sprint that sort of starts once you go to find the projector, it is a bit of, at that point, a sprint. I'm glad that they do the fake out ending. That was clever. And I think it leaves a lot to explore with what exactly happened to Jesse and how it's connected. I mean, obviously the hiss is just its own thing, but they felt related. They felt like mirrors of each other. I think I really expected to experience the projector, but I haven't played all of the DLC or any of the DLC. I haven't explored as far as I know. So there's a lot in the game I haven't really uncovered, I think. Yeah, I've got a bunch more to go for sure. I think that the projector itself, I think the run-up at the end, I was expecting to have a lot more to do with the projector than what ended up happening. I did not expect it to be sort of in the astral plane. It was kind of neat being powered up and all that, but they just kept really hitting on the projector in slide 36, and I'm like, okay, let's experience some of that and what that'll do. But that's obviously that is tricky. Anyway, I mean, I love the game. It's great. It's great in anything that I'm going to say beyond that is really just nitpicking. Tons of ideas. I mean, 19. If I hadn't have played so sloppy in a few places, I'm sure that we would have more insights than the death count. But I'm going to keep it running. I'm going to carry it through the DLC, and I'm going to do more exploring of the oldest house. A rare case where I preferred the open-ended parts of the game. Lore was always cool and intriguing. Each section felt special, and combat was always evolving. Yeah, I would say that because of how it chose to end, which I think is a fair ending, especially with the twist, that helps a lot. If the twist wasn't there, it'd kind of be like a lackluster ending. But that, like, I mean, if you want to break it down into like Act 1 and Act 2, especially Act 2, honestly, Act 2 of the game, like, I haven't fully explored. There's so much stuff in the game that I haven't dug into. That to me is the, like, I'm glad that the ending is a bit open-ended because it makes it easier. There's always this issue I have with games, and it feels like Remedy is the same way, where when the game is over, I hate when it feels like you're put back to a point before the ending of the game, whereas it feels like, at least narratively, at least in my head, I can accept that, well, the problem with Dylan and the projector is solved, but the hiss is still in the building, and there's still a lot to do in her role. And I think that's neat. Like, that allows for, even if it's only headcanon for myself, it allows for post-game stuff to make more sense. Maria, as far as you can tell, the Hiss and Hedron are from the same dimension. They're rival resonance entities, and Polaris is Hedron's baby. Oh, that could make sense, yeah. You thought Act 3 felt rushed. You enjoyed it, but I felt like it needed more meat, more focus around the brother in the past and Polaris for me. Well, yeah, you certainly feel like you're going to fight the brother. I'm kind of glad that that's not a thing. But I was fully expecting to see a lot more about what happened to them in Ordinary. And yeah, and have to kind of grapple with that. Negan, that's a good question. I'll update the stream schedule. Here's a link to it. It needs a good update. Especially since I've been adding in some extra game time. So I'll update it and put it there, and you're on the Discord, so I'll make sure to post an update when I know. I feel like I need more. Hey, look, another costume change. The crisis is not over. Your work is not done. What was I just saying about having a nice open-ended? You know what? He focused on telekinesis. I mean, honestly, the build-outs you can have in this game seem nuts. I'm going to add another one because they get a huge point in my book for having a post-game, like designing with a post-game in mind. This is an issue I had with like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Both did the same thing, where it's like, I want to play Zelda, but you keep putting me in this like blinking alert, please go defeat Ganon. It's like, I did that. I've done that so many times. Just let me explore the world. Putting her back in, saying, yep, you're the director. Finish up what needs to be finished up, I think is super cool. And we can do that in our campaigns. I think that there's a sense that we have to end a campaign with either the party is going to beat a bad guy or the party is going to die fighting the big bad. And even if there is a big fight, the idea that the campaign can stop or sort of end with the characters all continuing on and continuing to live. And the prologue is almost as satisfying as the ending in that sense. What happened to them is explored throughout the game in the ordinary AW section prime candidate program threshold kits. There is, and I shouldn't say that there wasn't anything. What I was expecting in the conclusion was, or maybe what I was excited about, what I was imagining was, this is projector chaos time. Like, we're going to have the projector on, we're passing through it. They even had that little hint about, or that little message about from Darling, or maybe it was in one of the reports, that like there's no sound in there. And I was even having it was like the only, like, my favorite moment from the new Thor movie, or not new anymore, but the Love and Thunder, that like negative zone they go into that's all black and white and there's no sound. I was like, ooh, this could be really neat. Yeah, but that's also nice to plant for the future. Gives them some room to play. Yes, I said that. No, that was it. That's the poster. Yes, the cell with the poster and the yeah. New mission is the Foundation. Talk to the board. See, this is great. Okay. Got to go to the hotline chamber in executive. So I just wanted to get a sense of like what is the end game setup here? What does everything look like? Yeah, because all the other ones were burned up, right? All of the other... Oh, there's so much to... Okay. The Foundation is the other DLC. So I've got the Alan Wake DLC and the Foundation DLC. And there's a ton... I mean, just in terms of stuff that I didn't even bother to do. A lot of it is not more than... But it's interesting to me. Like, I want to mess with... I want to mess with a lot of this stuff. Well, Foundation, it has to do with the board, I'm sure, and oh, there's the whatever it's the other, or what's the... Yeah, so there's a ton more that I want to do with this game. So yeah, I'm gonna be sneaking some more time into my schedule to do this. What's this outfit called? Ah, the director's suit. Well, that seems fair. That seems fair. Definitely coming back into this. Well, that's, I mean, shoot, if there's ever a more satisfying place to end it. Plus, it is late, and I should go organize the coffee cups tomorrow and send some scans and deliver mail. Thanks, everybody, so much for hanging out on these streams. Thanks for hanging out on my backdoor, my control gaming channel. I guess this is what I do now. But I've been building a bunch of stuff. Like, this has been a fun sort of distraction. That's what R&D&D streams are all about. It's research and Dungeons and Dragons. So it's sort of mixing D&D with R&D to R&D&D. So it's just an excuse to play games and talk about stuff that's kind of outside of tabletop and see where we can pull insights and inspiration. So definitely gonna keep going with this. I don't know how many more nights I'll do, or afternoon, or whenever I find time to play Control. Probably at least 2 more is kind of what I feel like based on what I've got. And then it's gonna be straight to Alan Wake 2, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, thanks, Maria. Yeah, exactly. Probably 50% done. Yeah. And I won't probably do everything, but I'll take it to the point that I'm like satisfied. Thanks, Dragon. Yeah, this is great. I mean, this is probably, since I've been playing on stream, right up there at the top are Outer Wilds and Control. These are the games that feel most like, they feel, it's like, this is like designed for me to enjoy specifically. So yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully I can squeeze in getting some stuff done, crafting, and I've got some painting and stuff to do this week. Working on the interior of my cottage, and yeah, and playing Control. I'm sure that's what we'll be doing. So thanks, everybody. I'll drop, Got to switch, not control Jesse for a second. And then, of course, if anybody who's lurking around has not joined the Discord and wants to, there's a link to it. I only share Discord invite links in these streams. It's the only way to get in. It's a small group, small Discord of cool people. We hang out here, we hang out there. And every time that I am going to stream, I post an update to the Discord because YouTube, you know, notifications are what they are. So there's a role you can assign yourself if you want to get notifications when streams happen. Siamaki, Schweens, Dragon, Maria. Thanks, everybody. Catch you another time. And good night. Everybody have a great Tuesday. Discord's been getting a little bit bigger. It's still maybe not bite size. It's like a whole mouthful, you know, maybe 2 chomps, but it's still the right size. It's not out of control yet. You got it. Out of control. All right. I'm not going to beat that. All right. See you guys.